Well, that's why I don't set New Year's resolutions, and New Year's resolutions are dumb and you shouldn't do that. I find that if you stay focused on the to-dos and you make sure that you are completing them every day, roll them over to the next day and commit to getting them done. But that's great. That's all I commit to for each day, because the goal is not to get a lot of things done. The goal is to get the right things done consistently. Hey, CourtneyLSanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time online life and business coach, as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things. And in this video, I want to talk about doing all the things for next year, meaning actually achieving your goals. So this has been a really phenomenal year for me, both in my business and in my personal life. And so I wanted to not only share my goal setting strategies and how I'm able to achieve so much so quickly, but I wanted to help you think through how you can actually achieve your goals next year. So I know many people, around this time, as I'm recording this, it's December, we're sitting down and we're coming up with our New Year's resolutions. But I don't have to tell you, because I'm sure you've already seen the statistics, that most people who set New Year's resolutions actually don't achieve them. Now, most people say, well, that's why I don't set New Year's resolutions, and New Year's resolutions are dumb and you shouldn't do that. I actually don't believe that. New Year's, outside of my birthday, is my favorite holiday, right? Yes, I know my birthday is not a holiday, but it's a personal holiday to me. But New Year's is my favorite holiday because I love the feeling of a fresh start. I love coming up with New Year's resolutions, goal setting, the gusto of achieving things. Like, clearly I'm a goal setting and achievement nerd. I'm a self-help junkie. I can't help it, right? So I love this season and I love getting into that mode, but it makes me sad because most people don't take advantage of the fresh start of the new year because they're so scared to set resolutions, fearing that they don't actually achieve them. So if that has happened to you in the past and you were previously gonna write off even setting New Year's resolutions, don't do it, don't do it. I want you to set your New Year's resolutions and I want you to set your goals, because in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to actually achieve your goals this year. All right, the first thing you need to do if you actually wanna achieve your goals this year is you need to know your why and you need to see it daily. So one of my secrets to success is anything that I'm doing, I know exactly which dream it's connected to, and I look at my dreams every single day. So I talk about the difference between dreams and goals in my video all about how to set goals like a millionaire, which you can check out. But with that, whatever you do, whether you write it down, you save it on your computer, every day, like before you set your to-do list, quickly, you wanna have a glance at what your big dreams are, because this is the reason why you are doing all of these things. So I look at my dreams and the different things that I wanna accomplish, not just for myself, but for my family and the world and the impact that I wanna make and the legacy and all of that. I look at all of that every single day, and then I go to my to-do list or whatever I have to do, and I just find that it gives me so much more motivation, and it makes everything that I'm doing feel so much more empowering and also purposeful, because I know it's not just a random to-do on my list. It's actually connected to something that is really, really important to me. So make sure you know what your why is and that you're looking at it daily. All right, and as I alluded to in the previous point about knowing your why, now it's important to break your goals down into small tasks that you are going to be taking action on daily. So you want to break those goals down into daily tasks. I find the reason that most people don't achieve their goals in general, or New Year's resolutions, or whatever it is that you want to call them, is precisely because they don't break them down and they don't focus on the task. They keep focusing on the goal. So I know in the previous point I said, okay, I look at my dreams daily, right? I just glance at them just so I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. But after I've reminded myself why, I don't look at them again, right? The only thing I'm looking at for the rest of the day are those little to-dos that I have broken down based on my dreams and my goals and all of those things. And so I find that if you stay focused on the to-dos and you make sure that you are completing them every day, now obviously, your to-do list, maybe you'll complete half of it or 3/4 of it. You might have some straggling to-dos that you don't complete every single day. That's okay, but roll them over to the next day and commit to getting them done. And you wanna get in a rhythm where by the end of the week, maybe you didn't get everything done every day, but by the end of the week, you had some catch-up time, you got everything done on your list. That's so important because again, those to-dos aren't just random to-dos, they're broken down from your goals, right? And so if you commit to getting those daily tasks done, over time, your goals will be achieved automatically. And that is really my secret sauce, is that I only think about my goals and my dreams in terms of my why and the direction, right? So I think about it in terms of my why. and I think about it in terms of like what I need to do, right? But once I'm clear on what I need to do, that's the only thing I'm focused on for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month. And then I'm evaluating my progress and then repeating the process all over again. Too many people have it opposite, right? They're so obsessed with the big goals, but they really fritter away, you know, their daily to-dos. A big goal that a lot of people have for New Year's, you know, one of the most common goals is like getting in shape. I want to lose weight. I want to get back in the gym, whatever. Maybe you have a goal of you want to be in like marathon shape, and maybe there's a certain fitness goal that you have, or a weight goal, or maybe a certain pair of jeans that you want to be in, or whatever, right? Very common goal for New Year's. The mistake that people make is they obsess about like, I want to get into this size jeans, or I want to be in marathon shape, or I want to have six-pack abs, or whatever. And they don't obsess around the task that they need to do every single day in order to make that happen. Again, if you get obsessed over the task, the dreams and the goals will happen automatically. And I'm finding that that is legitimately happening for me. And not only is it happening, it's happening faster than I thought possible. So trust me on this. Yes, focus on the dreams, right? Know your why, but break them down and then focus on those daily. All right, the third thing that you need to do if you actually want to achieve your goals this year is that you actually need to do less in order to achieve more. So most of us have this issue where we treat our to-do list like a grocery shopping list. That to-do list is way too long, right? There's too many tasks on that to-do list. There's more on that to-do list that you could do in a day, in a week, possibly in a month. And so you're getting demoralized every single day because you're only checking a few of those things off, and every day you're reminded of how you're not achieving your goals. Part of how I keep myself motivated is I keep my to-do list small. Now, there might be a variety of things that I want to accomplish over the week, but each day I'm asking myself legitimately, how many of these things can I probably get done today? And I'm honest with myself. Honestly, most days I'm only getting like 3 big things done, right? There might be some like administrative tasks that I can get done, like call this person back, order this for the kids, pick this up from the store, like, you know, those small things that we kind of fit in. But in terms of like big major things that are moving my goals forward, I mean, I'm lucky if I just get 1 major thing done per day. Typically, I need to be like on fire and like everything is going my way. You know, the school is not calling saying, oh, your son is sick, you need to pick him up early. Or, you know, I'm not up in the middle of the night dealing with my daughter. Like everything needs to work out properly. All the stars align, and then I'm able maybe to get like 3 things done in that day, right? But most days I'm knocking off like 1 or 2 solid things. But that's great. That's all I commit to for each day, because the goal is not to get a lot of things done. The goal is to get the right things done consistently. And so as long as I'm getting those 1, 2, or 3 main things done every single day over time, it's gonna move me closer to my goals. All right, I have more where that came from, but first I wanna hear from you. What are some of your big goals for this year? Share in the comments below. Okay, the 4th thing you need to do if you actually wanna achieve your goals this year is to schedule your tasks. So this is connected to what I said in the previous point about do less in order to achieve more. Now, again, I'm only committing to getting 1, 2, or 3 like major things done each day. Part of how I make sure that I get them done each day is that I actually schedule them into my calendar. So if I'm really doing great, I will do this the night before, but if I'm honest, most of the time I'm doing this the morning of. But whether I do it the night before or the morning of, I look at my calendar just for the day. And I'm like, okay, what do I have to do today? Okay, I have these meetings today, and I know I'm picking my son up from school at this time, and then, you know, so I'm looking at the actual like free space that I have available on my schedule for that day. And then I'm choosing where I want to slot in those really important tasks. Again, those like 1, 2, or 3 main tasks that I've broken down from my big goals. And then I just schedule them in. And then when it's time for me to do the work, I just do them, right? Like, okay, now it's time to do the thing. I just do it, and I don't ask myself a lot of questions. If something comes up, if a meeting runs over, if I end up having less time than I thought I was gonna have, which happens all the time, no problem. I will just roll that task over to the next day, because each day I'm scheduling in my task. And I'm also building in some catch-up time. So maybe at the end of the day, if anything's not completed, I will catch up at that time. But scheduling, I find, is really, really helpful to actually achieve things, because part of the reason why we put so much on our to-do list is because we're kind of delusional about how much time we have. We have like 30 things on our to-do list, and we're like, yeah, I'm gonna get all this stuff done today. I have like an hour after lunch. I'm gonna knock all this out. There's no way you're getting all of that done in an hour after lunch. So I find that if you actually look at the actual time that you have available and you estimate how long it's gonna take you to do each task, here's a little hint. you know, estimate, let's say you think it's gonna take you an hour, add an extra 15 to 20 minutes, you know, give yourself maybe even 90 minutes, right? An hour and a half to complete that task just in case there's some overage, and you'll find that you're getting a lot of things done. All right, the fifth thing that you need to do if you actually wanna achieve your goals this year is you need to separate your thinking time from your doing time. This is one of the biggest things that I could recommend for you in order to achieve your goals. Oftentimes we will go through this whole process that I've talked about, right? We know our dreams, then it helps us know our why, and then we're breaking our goals down into small tasks, and then we are doing less and not more, and then we're scheduling those tasks in. And then when we look on the calendar and we see the task there and it's time to do the task, what do? We procrastinate, we make excuses, we start to wonder, is today really the best day to do that task? Maybe I should have scheduled it for a different time. Now we are like going back on the decision that we already made ahead of time. Part of how I've eliminated that is that I've separated my planning or my thinking time and my doing time. When it's time to do, I do, no thinking. Even if I have planned something or decided something that ends up not being the best execution, maybe on Sunday I was planning my week and I decided I was gonna do a particular task on a certain day, and then when that day comes, I'm like, oh, this is really not the best time to do it. Doesn't matter, I still attempt to do it at that time, and then the following week when I'm scheduling my task, I then take it into consideration that the last time when you scheduled it on that day, Wednesdays don't work, right? Don't schedule stuff like that on Wednesdays, right? Okay, I'm using that information for the next time that I'm scheduling. But in the moment, whatever decision I made for the week, that's the decision I'm sticking to. And this is so important because if you allow your thinking time to be whenever you feel a certain kind of way about the task, or you want to procrastinate or whatever, you will start to undo all the work that you've done. So let your planning time be your planning time, and let your doing time be your doing time. And when you see something come up on your calendar that you scheduled in advance and it's time for you to do it, don't allow yourself to second guess it, to question it, to think about it. There is no thinking, it's only doing. Do things when it's time to do them, and then think about them when it's time to think about them. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If one of your goals this year is to build a wildly successful online coaching brand, then I invite you to apply to my coaching program, the Next Big Name Bootcamp. This is my flagship program that is gonna show you how to build a wildly successful coaching business, truly from A to Z. I love this program. We have spent so much time, effort, and money, yes, making sure that it is just designed to the hilt. I've worked with a team of instructional designers. The videos and visuals are really great on it. People are getting amazing results. We had someone who joined and immediately in her first cohort, within the 30 days of joining, she made $15,000. Like, this has been just a really phenomenal program, and it's something that I'm extremely proud of. So if you want to be a part of this revolution that we have going on here, we're helping people really create game-changing, competition-proof online coaching brands. You can learn more about it by clicking the link below and applying. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. If you loved it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want even more where this came from, don't forget to subscribe to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show. And if you can't wait for my next podcast episode or my next YouTube video, make sure you are following me on Instagram. It's CourtneyLSanders. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.